that Sherry got. And it says, Dear Dad and Pawpaw, I know your birthday was really yesterday and we didn't call you because we couldn't all get together at once. We knew you were having a party and we wanted to send you our greetings and congratulations. Wish we could be there with you and everybody today to help celebrate, but it's a long way and we don't have a lot of time. This has been a tough year for all of us, but we're all doing well and the year is about to come to an end. We wanted to make you a video, which would have been more comical for sure, but we didn't have the resources, and you know how Mom likes to get her picture taken. Lots of love. We all wanted to wish you the very best birthday ever. Even though we can't be there, we're thinking about you and send our love and best wishes. We love you and eat some cake for Kyle. Love, Pam, Gary D, and Kyle. Now get to partying.
Introduce yourself so people at your table.
I know everybody. We're still good.
I've never been able to get room $109 and type it in up there, type it in, and we could have been up there tonight, $35. Us.
Instead of here?
Church of God, that goes long.
Get both of the people.
Was the state overseer and give him a church way down south. Well, that didn't last too awful long.
18 months.
But he was in the Navy. Then he decided he'd visit with brother and sister Groom, Combs, old brother B.D. Combs. And they had a nice looking young lady that he is making some time with. Then they got married. Well, his father-in-law was pastoring at Ranlow, so I don't know where Gloria married that Navy uniform or him. But anyhow, he got married, and he and Gloria went on a honeymoon. Well, when they come back to the church, Ranlow, the service was already going, and I was choir director. Well, I was directing the choir, and I looked around and I saw Jim and his bride. And I said, oh, so good to have Brother Herring back from his honeymoon. Brother Herring, you come and direct a number of the choir for us. So I persuaded, and reluctantly he got up, come on over. And when he opened up the old church hymnal that we're singing out of, do you want to tell them the name of the song?
I'd rather let you go ahead. You told me which one to sing.
I said, we all were fixing to sing this song, Jim. Go ahead and sing it. He said, he looked down at it. It was a glorious, grand and glorious feeling.
Over on that table.
So you can imagine this newlywed getting up to sing that kind of song.
And somebody sitting in the choir.
I was going to the North Carolina Bible School and had a roommate named Joe Dell. And Joe had this real good friend that used to come around our room. In fact, I think they sang together some. But his name was Lawrence Lenhart. And Lawrence and I have been acquainted ever since. Now, I don't know how long we've been good friends, but we've been acquainted since that time. So here's Brother Lenhart.
got acquainted, I guess, at Lee College. Spent a lot of time over at the apartment and ate a lot of good food, had a lot of good fellowship. And almost 3 years ago, yeah, we had breakfast together one morning, and they said, we want to come over to be with you and help you with the North Delmar Church. And Becky and Jim, I wrote on his Christmas card that I gave to him this year, I said, my associate in ministry. And that's what he is. He's been a help to me. I've called on him many times to minister, and he's always been there. I know there have been times when it didn't feel like it, but he ministered anyway. We've been through a lot together. Becky had a real bad sickness, all of you know about. The doctor said call all the family in because she's not going to make it. But she's with us tonight, and we're so thankful.
Yeah. I'm in the middle, because I got some stories that they thought would be the same as the rest of them, and I want to tell them first. I can remember when I was real young, I was called to preach. And I was called by an elderly aunt of ours, Aunt Debbie. God never did get around to it, but Aunt Debbie called me to preach. She used to put her hand on my head and say, this is going to be our little preacher. The only problem was she had her hand on the wrong head. Jimmy was the preacher. What my earliest memory of Jimmy was him laying on the floor, beating his feet against the floor, crying, and saying, when I get 16, I'm going to run away from home. But he waited till he was 17 and joined the Navy. 18 blue. Doesn't he? Get back up. When we were living down in Hartwell, Jimmy was in the Navy. We had this girl that lived with us, helped take care of Eddie, and she found this neat little poem in the newspaper, a magazine or something, and Mother actually sent it to Jimmy so he could hear it. And the poem said, there's no one quite as sick as my big brother Jim. In fact, he joined the Navy to let the world see him. Just one